Oh, I don't think so! What the?
Retain gang, what's poppin', man? So a lot of you might realize that you have a target on your back. You're being attacked left and right. Things aren't working the way that you want them to in your life. But I'm gonna tell you what, those ones that put a target on you, they messed up. All right, we're gonna get into it. But before we do, I wanna show my gratitude for everybody that's showing love and tapping into the channel, right? If you're new to the channel, man, or if you're a returner, show some love in the comments. I love for people who come to this channel and can take the good energy into their day. All right, man, so I appreciate that. Make sure you guys smash that like button for me. Hit that notification bell. That way you don't miss none of this fire. You feel me? If you want to support the channel even further, I have some courses available that I think can help you out. I also have a Retain Gang community that you can join if you want to further tap into this information. They put a target on your back because your light is shining bright. And no matter where you go, your light is always going to shine in the darkness. That's just in your DNA. You're programmed to be that way. All right? And there's entities out here that want to dim your light. A lot of you might notice that at your job, no matter where you work, there's always somebody messing with you, or everyone is always trying to point the blame on you to try to get you fired or get you in trouble. When you out in public, people stare at you, right? I was just talking about this in the Retain Gang community the other day, about how people tend to gravitate towards your light when you want to be left alone. I was just talking about how I like to meditate. I go to the park and I find a place where no one is at, right? Completely empty. And as soon as I get focused, I get deep into my meditation. This is when I see people start to gather, coming around, talking loud, you know, interrupting my focus, just being in my space, trying to absorb my energy, trying to distract me. And it happens every time. You know what I'm saying? These are things you will notice when you have that light within you. But don't take it personal. This is what we signed up for. These things will happen to you because it's trying to take you off your game, trying to dim your light. As long as you're in this matrix, you're always going to have somebody trying to attack you. If you watch the Matrix movie, every time they plugged into the Matrix, they had to get in and out, right? They had to be alert. They had to be aware because the agents could show up anytime. The agents was always showing up and messing with them. So they didn't have time to play around. They had to get in and get out. Well, the same thing happens with you. You become awakened and your vibration is strong. So these agents, they can feel you. And they're going to try to attack you in each way. Right? They might even use people. They might use people close to you to try to get under your skin, get under your armor. All right? But you can't let that happen. The one thing they messed up on, though, is they didn't realize that the same light that they want to attack is the same light that protects you. Your light is your protection. The fact that you wake up every single day and you show love, you give without wanting anything in return. That is who you are. That is your light shining. So when they try to do you wrong, it backfires on them. It puts their life in shambles. It gives them bad luck. One of the worst things you can do, right, this is universal law, is to try to mess with someone who's lighthearted, who's full of love. The universe, it don't take that lightly. You get punished immediately when you try to mess with a chosen one that's full of love and light, and that's all they spread is love and light. When you try to interrupt that, you're going to be dealt with. A lot of us came back here to do just that, to spread love, to help mankind, to help the human race evolve, help ourselves evolve as well. This is why we face so much hardships too. Just like a video game, you know. Yeah, we get attacked. Yeah, we have a target on our back, but that's a part of the game. It wouldn't be a game if you didn't have any opposition. You gotta have some haters, right? That's what makes the game fun. Your soul would get bored if you didn't have any haters. You didn't have any opposition to challenge you. So don't get discouraged. Don't lose your confidence because things not working out the way that you want it to right now. Things will always work out in the end, right? I got an affirmation for you guys that I wrote down for myself. Everything will always work out for you in the end. So just relax. And if things aren't working out for you right now, that means you haven't reached the end yet. For the enlightened ones, for my intuitives, for the ones that's full of love, things will always work out for you in the end. Just look back at your life and look at everything you've been through, right? All the struggles, hard times, times where you felt like this was the end. This is it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting out of this situation. But look at you now. You made it. You made it through. But at that time, you felt like this was it. We always get to that point where it's 4th and 1. We on the goal line, right? It's do or die. You don't know if you're going to make it or not, but you always find a way into the end zone. Why? Because that's who you are. You were built to be resilient, right? You're like a tank. If I had to pick a spirit animal for the chosen ones, I would say we are badgers, right? Badgers is something else. They tiny little things, but they ferocious and they're resilient. They're hard to injure because their skin is so, it's what's the word? Chewy. You know what I'm saying? Their skin is very elastic. So it's hard to really injure them. But they have a spirit. They have an aura of an elephant. When they walk into a vicinity, they make lions run in fear. I've seen videos where it was a whole pack of lions trying to attack a badger, and he backed them off. And that's the same type of energy you have inside of you. Your lightheartedness, your kindheartedness might make you look small. It might seem like a weakness, but it's not. Your aura is so strong that wherever you go, you turn heads. People notice you. Your enemies notice you. They see your light, but at the same time, they're very cautious of how they move around you. This is why when they put this target on your back, they got to be sneaky with it, right? They got to move behind dark corners and alleys. They got to throw little rocks at your armor and run. They don't ever confront you face to face, man to man, woman to woman. They got to send agents after you to make little things go wrong into your life. You having car trouble, or, your debit card not working one day, or just little things like that get under your skin and try to lower your vibration. Little things that get under your skin. You might be at the store and you walking down the aisle and all of a sudden you get trapped in by people on both sides. You can't even move around. Every time you try to walk somewhere, it's always somebody in that aisle that's blocking your way. That's not by coincidence. It's little things like that try to lower your frequency. But keep moving with love. All right? That's how you defeat them. That's how you stay protected. Your love is your protection. Your love is your mission in this world. Spread it to any and everybody. You are a powerful being. You've always been a powerful being, even since childhood. People always counted you out, right? They always looked down on you. They always called you weird. You were outcasted. But that's because that isolation is what you needed to grow into your powers, to establish your gifts. This is a beautiful time to live in right now because all of us are starting to wake up and we're starting to come together, right? That's why I had the Retain Gang community where us chosen ones, us enlightened ones can come together. The ones that want to make a change in their life and in the world. We can come together and we can build. This is the time. The time is now, right? The separation has already happened where everybody's being sorted in their rightful places. If you're on a low frequency, you're going to be sorted with low frequencies. If you're on a high frequency, that's where you're going, right? Everything's being collected and being put in its rightful place, being organized. So all of us are starting to come together. We're starting to build and grow, motivate each other, energize each other so that we can further expand this love and raise the vibration on this plane. So this is why you're being attacked so much and you have a target on your back, because it's trying to prevent you from doing so. What they want to happen is they want you to lose sight of yourself. They want to throw so much at you, put so many obstacles in your way so that you start to lose confidence in yourself. You start to harbor hate and resentment with the world and with yourself. You harden your heart, and now you're not giving that love. So now you become an NPC. You start to become a bot. So we always got to rise above the BS and keep walking our path. All right? They can put a target on your back all they want to, but it's backfiring on them every single day. Right? You might have neighbors that give you evil eye, or they always trying to do things to make your day or your life hard. Right? But you don't know behind closed doors, they going through it. Okay, your spirit guides is working double time to make sure they get what's deserved. You know what I'm saying? So don't fret. Stay in meditation mode. Keep raising your spiritual awareness. Keep raising your frequency. You know, you stay in your mode and everything else is going to be taken care of. Trust. Trust and believe. Stay tapped into yourself. Don't lose faith in yourself. A lot of folks are starting to quit right now because it's getting tough. I'm not going to quit. So I want to give this energy to you guys. Don't quit. All right? We got this. You know what I'm saying? This can be a very rough journey, but you are a strong soldier. You are a very powerful being, and you can handle anything that's happening right now. This is why you came back during this time. This is nothing to you. You feel what I'm saying? But you got to believe in yourself. It is what it is. That's all I have to say, man. So peace, love, and abundance to all you guys. Like I said, if you need to speak with me, I do one-on-one consultations. Tap in with the Retain Gang community, man. It's live over there. We have some high-frequency conversations, and it's one of the only places that you can go to really build with like-minded souls and be yourself. All right? So with that being said, y'all have a beautiful day, and I'm out. Peace.